Hello everybody, it's Bree with Sustainably Balanced Equine, and I got a really exciting new package this week. I have had these hay burners equine nets for probably about 4 years. The ones in the wheelbarrow behind me in this video are hay burners, and I absolutely love them. So I had to get some more because with our new situation with the horses living with us, we do not have enough nets. I was having to fill them several times a day, which I enjoy filling me a good hay net. I really do. But I was super excited when I saw that they had these single serve nets. I also needed to replace the ropes on the old ones because they were absolutely shot after 4 years of use and then also being in storage. So when I pulled them back out, I was like, okay, we need new ropes. And then while I was at it, I just bought the new nets. This was probably the easiest experience that I had putting these ropes back in. They send you a really nice little, like, I don't know what you call it, little snap closure. I really like them. Super easy to use. The rope was nice and thick. I did do the upgrade, so it was a lot thicker. I probably should have just done that originally 4 years ago, and they would have lasted a lot longer. But anyway, say la vie. I have the nice new ones now, and my horses can't get the nets open because they were able to get the nets open with how frayed the ropes were. Like the little closure things weren't working anymore. So super excited about this new thicker rope, and the closures are also bigger. So just in general, an upgrade. I'm super excited. I also should probably say I'm not sponsored or anything. I just really, really like this brand. Like, I think they're super cool. They're local to the US. The nets are super soft. My horses like eating out of them. Not so much the smaller hole one, but the 1 inch. They seem like they really like. So these new guys are the 1 inch holes as well. It's so cute. They have little name tags. Not that it matters. They're all gonna be eating out of the same ones anyway. Perfect. So I was super excited to do these little single serve ones because at night I was finding that they were just like throwing the nets around and I can actually hear them from my bedroom, which I don't mind. The banging of the nets because it's cool to me. It's like, oh yeah, my horses are in my backyard and I can hear them. But my husband was not super happy about it. So these ones will be super quiet and won't be banging on the fence anymore. And I don't think that they'll have as much like wastage of like dropped hay because the nets that I have been using for their little dinner single serve are I think like 1.75 inches, and they would just like throw the nets around and all the hay would rain down and then they would make noise. So I think these will be a lot better. I really like the opening on these. They made them so you can like throw the flakes in super easy, which I was appreciative of because like I don't know, sometimes I have a really hard time with like the long skinny nets. I get like really sore fingers from trimming horses and everything. And handling hay nets that are like too small for the flake and trying to like shove it in there and the hay is poking you is like one of my biggest pet peeves. So this was really nice to just like shove it in there. It's like a little flake shaped bag. I was talking with a friend about the nets too. It was really funny because we were both like reminiscing about like the old hay nets that used to have like the knots in them, and the holes were so big that it like wasn't even worth paying the like $10 for it or whatever because it's not actually giving you all of the benefits of a hay net. Like, it wouldn't keep your hay off the ground. It wouldn't be a little bit of like a slower feeding action for your horses, like a trickle feeding action. Yeah, hay nets have just come really far. And I will shut up now so you can enjoy this little hay filling montage while I do these dinner nets for the first time. And now that the hay nets are all filled, it's time to go put out the big slow feed nets and also muck the paddock that they live in. So I like to do the slow feed nets at around midday usually because it gets really cold. And I don't really want to muck poopsicles in the morning, so I usually wait until they defrost. They were still kind of a little bit frozen at this point, but I finished the nets and clearly the horses are starving. So they were definitely ready for me to put them out. I think they really like when I bring the wheelbarrow out because they get to eat all of the little leftover hay bits that are in there from when I fill the nets. So I feel like I've trained them to like follow me around with the wheelbarrow. Which makes me feel bad because sometimes you'll see in a little bit, sometimes they follow me around when there's poop in it and then they get really sad. But clearly, like, they're very, very starved, emaciated horses. Like, how dare they not have hay for 45 minutes while I'm filling the hay nets? Hey, will you let me dump it out for you? And I do like to turn them out for a couple of hours just to stretch their legs and go roll and everything. These two were still eating all of that hay that I just dumped out on the ground and didn't get the memo till later, but that's okay. I do try to limit their turnout time because I don't want Birdie out on the grass. She will probably develop laminitis if I leave her out 24/7, and we're trying to avoid that right now. So until we figure something out or the grass dies, I have to keep them in most of the time. So I do try and muck this at least once a day. If it's too frozen though, I'm just not even gonna bother. It's really, really hard to peel the little poops off of the ground when they're frozen. However, I'm from Arizona, so I will take this over our 100 plus degree weather any day. So I do hope that the grass dies soon so I can let my horses out 24/7 or maybe figure out a muzzling situation with Birdie so they can go out. But for now, this is our temporary solution. Brownie, come on, Brownie. Oops, I kicked the tripod. sweet boy. Oh, you poop right there, right when I put the fork away. One of my other nets was it had a giant hole in it and it was looking a little bit sad. So I decided that I was also going to repair it and use the rope that the hay burners sent me to fix it. And the first order of business was getting that freaking piece of twine out. I feel like it took forever. I cut it down a lot, but it was kind of a nightmare to get it out. So all fixed. And here's the next morning. They still had hay in the nets, which was super exciting, and it wasn't all over the ground. So I say that's a huge win. So, anyway, that's all I have for you this week. Make sure you like and comment if you like the structure of this video so I know to keep making them. And I will see you all next week. Bye.